The Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and online at WGNSradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Why, good morning, Rutherford County. And Mr. Truman Jones, if you're listening in, hope you're having a great day, buddy. Avon, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, me bucko.
It's good to see you, man.
How you doing?
Producer Brian, thank you, sir, for getting us going this morning. And we do have a special guest that I will be getting to in just a few minutes. But first of all, our good buddy Johnny B is not with us this morning. He's got family flying in to help him get ready for the third annual John-a-Roo out on his farm in Sparta, Tennessee, which will be May the 6th from 2 to 6.
2 to 6.
Yeah, so everybody come on out. I believe he's got a barbecue food truck this year and he's also doing the Frito chili pies.
Okay.
That we love from your church fall deal, Avon. Everybody kind of loves those things, so he's going to put those into the John-a-Roo festival this year. So that's May the 6th from 2 to 6 on his beautiful farm in Sparta, Tennessee.
Sparta. He calls it Sparty.
Yeah. But lots going on this weekend, lots going on. Avon and our guests have some things that they want to let us know about. But Sunday, Avon and I will be back at Hop Springs.
Sunday
Fun Day Jam Day from 2:30 to 5:30.
Right.
Tonight, my good buddy Zone Status will be at Sophia's Off the Square in Woodbury, Tennessee. And my group, Rockin' Country, we will be there at Sophia's tomorrow night, starting at 6:30. So if you haven't been to Sophia's Off the Square in Woodbury, it's a treat. Great food, good folks, and just a really, really nice time.
Yeah.
Nice time. And don't forget Avon and the gang at City Cafe in the morning.
Yeah.
And speaking of City Cafe in the morning, our special guest happens to be the third part of the group for City Cafe, Mr. Everett Brown's in the house.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Great, man. Good to see you.
Good to be here, and it'll be good to see you tomorrow morning at City Cafe.
I hear it's a treat, man.
It is.
Yeah.
We have Lane Winters playing fiddle and violin, and it's just really nice. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow and Sunday, I could be wrong with that, Pioneer Days at Canonsburg.
Yes.
And they have music and food and all kinds of pioneer things to do. And come on out. It's free. I think the Jake Leg Stompers and a couple of groups are going to be playing, and it's tomorrow. I think it's, like 10 o'clock till dark or something.
I think Steve Hall's group, Stones River Bluegrass, I think they're one of the acts tomorrow.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Well, Avon, what have you got to share? You got some
Boy,
events?
y'all got it covered. Well, yeah.
We try, man. We try.
Well, let's see, what is it? The Middle Tennessee Electric Rutherford County's 22nd annual Earth Day celebration is tomorrow, the 22nd.
See, a lot's going on this
10
weekend.
10 a.m. to 2 on the square. Up on the square. Middle Tennessee Electric provide free hot dogs and popcorn. How often do you get stuff out of Middle Tennessee Electric for free? Man, you'll have to hit that up. And plus, the electric griddle food truck will serve gourmet grilled cheese.
Oh, my goodness.
My favorite fruit. I love cheese. Free fun for the whole family. It'll be on the square tomorrow. And so be there from 10 till 2. And let's see, also during the celebration, Middle Tennessee Electric's electric EV car club will be on hand, and they're giving away 500 Eastern Redbud seedlings. Free fun for the whole family. Redbud, that's when, when they started blooming around here, that's when you knew the suckers were showing in the riverbanks. And you'd go do a process. I don't think it's legal anymore. It's called snatching suckers. And the old folks know what I'm talking about. You hang your line over with a treble hook and some weights, and you tie a little white ribbon on the bottom of the line, and you, like Overall Creek, they used to show out there about this time, when the redbuds start, and you sit there and wait till they get up there swimming, and then they get close to that thing, and you snatch it, and sometimes you get 3 or 4 of them.
Oh my goodness!
But I don't think that's legal anymore.
I don't think so either.
I don't know. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying.
Well, I like watching them noodlers.
Oh yeah.
I would not stick my hand down a hole not knowing how big that fish is going to be on the other side.
Man.
But holy moly. All right, folks, this is a music show,
Yes, it is.
and we love to have Mr. Everett Brown show up and do his thing.
I thought it would start off with a gospel song, and I want you fellers to sing with me. And it's kind of redundant. It's called "Turn Your Radio On." Come and listen in to the radio station where the mighty host of heaven sings. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
If you want to hear the songs of Zion coming from the land of the endless spring, get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God.
Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Radio on.
And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
And glory share. Turn your lights down low.
Turn your lights down low.
And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Listen to the song eternal. Listen to the glad hosannas roll. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Get a little taste of love eternal. Get a touch of heaven in your soul. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
And glory share. Turn your lights down low.
Turn your lights down low.
And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Listen to the songs of the fathers and the mothers and the many friends who have gone before. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Some eternal morning we shall meet them over on the hallelujah shore. Turn your radio on.
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 And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
And glory share. Turn your lights down low.
Turn your lights down low.
And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God.
Turn your radio on.
Oh yeah. Now who did that song?
Well, a lot of people. Chuck Wagon Gang. The version I do is John Hartford.
Yeah.
John Hartford.
Off the
Okay.
album Aerial Plane, I think was the album, wasn't it?
I think it was. I was a big John Hartford fan. I saw him once at a place called Going to Market in Memphis, and they had these little booths set up, and they had just all kinds of musicians. And John was in one little booth, and he had his fiddle and his board, and he buck danced while he played fiddle, and I was great,
Yeah, it was real entertaining. There's a little girl named Hilary Bevels.
Oh yeah.
Who does that, and pretty little gal, blonde headed, and she gets out there and plays the fiddle, and I don't know what that.
Clogs.
Yeah, it's coming from. I don't know which
Mine's turned down, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Where's your volume on your box set over, Avon?
well, he's already turned it down, but it's not doing it now.
Okay.
Well, there it is. When
Yeah.
yours came in.
But you know what?
It's weird.
The kids at Nay's daycare are cutting up with us again this morning. Good morning, guys.
Nay.
Good morning, Nay. See you tonight at Sophia's. We're all going to hang out with Zone Status.
Is that better? Oh.
Well, speaking of John Hartford, Sam Bush just put out a fine album called Radio John, and it's a tribute to John Hartford. And I learned a song off of it called "Tall Buildings." We played it at the cafe. I don't know if you remember or not. It's really a poignant song. Someday, baby, when I am a man and others have taught me the best that they can, they'll sell me a suit and they'll cut off my hair and send me to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. And when I retire and my life is my own, I've made all the payments, it's time to go home. I wonder what happened betwixt and between while I went off to work in tall buildings. And it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings.
That's cool.
That's a great song.
It is a great song, yeah.
Speaking of new CDs, our good buddy T. Graham Brown has just released a new CD of all Sam and Dave 50s and 60s type stuff. And man, Tom Holland, good friend of ours, and Miss Pat Roden, I got with him not long ago, and he had some cuts from the CD, and he played them for me. I was like, holy mackerel. T. Graham Brown's still doing it, y'all.
Yeah.
He's still singing. He's still out there touring, and he's still sounding mighty fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
So good stuff there from T.
Coming out, but I hadn't heard anything out of him in a good while.
You know, you like this. If you're
great.
into the old Sam and Dave stuff, man, he
Yeah.
nails it. Just nails it.
Well, we might as well stick to John Hartford. Let's do "Gentle on My Mind."
Let's do.
That was his big hit. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and ink stains that have dried upon some line. That keeps you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursed nor forgiven when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're waving from the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the coal yards and the junkyards and the highway come between us, and another woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you moving on the back roads while the river's flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a bubbling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. With my beard a roughening coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. With cupped hands around a tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. That you're moving from the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
I can see him tapping on that plywood now as he's playing and singing that. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, last Sunday, for those that made it out to Hot Springs for the Reederville Tornado Relief Fund benefit show. Thanks to everybody that showed up, participated on stage with us,
We did real
raised
well.
lots of money, and a great cause. Some members from Zone Status, the Cooter River Band. Oh man, so many folks showed up to help do that.
They did.
And it was a great deal. And thanks Hot Springs for letting us do it there. And just a great cause. Raised some good money, and lots of good folks showed up to help us.
That's right. It was a
It was a
joyous
great
afternoon.
Sunday. The weather was great. Folks were great. I mean, just awesome. Is it break time, brother?
It was.
All right, we're out of here, guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Chip Walters here with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. I was named a top 10 agent in the #1 Exit Realty office in America in 2021. The top question I get around town, how's the market? Good question. And the answer's changed a few times this year alone. I'd like to know what you've heard and share some solid data we have. Give me a call and let's have a cup of coffee and take a look at what's happening in your neighborhood. All my contact info is right on my website, choosechip.net. I'm Chip Walters with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates.
Learn to make money 5 ways with rental real estate. Double your money with apartments. And get your map to financial freedom. And that map starts with a free workshop. Sign up now at lifestylesunlimited.com. Click on the Join Free Workshop tab and attend online or in person. That's lifestylesunlimited.com. lifestylesunlimited.com. Again, that's lifestylesunlimited.com. Limited seating, unlimited potential.
We're talking with Betty Atterbury.
If I was talking to one of my friends, which I have been, I strongly recommend to come to Adams Place. For one thing, they're 5-star. They've got a very good reputation. I was here several years ago in the rehab part. I really liked Adams Place.
I'm Terry Deal. Call me for more information about Adams Place. 1927 Memorial Boulevard, across from Walmart.
It's Good Neighbor Events. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control, Cardinal Realty Solutions, and the law offices of John Day.
CardinalRealtySolutions.com.
We've had multiple offers, and it got sold thanks to Cardinal Realty Solutions.
Your real estate experts based in Murfreesboro, but able to serve you throughout Middle Tennessee. Cardinal, like the bird, RealtySolutions.com.
WGNS again reminds you to shop local. It's so important to patronize our local family businesses. And if you want to take in a play, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 over at the Springhouse Theater in Smyrna. Greenhouse Ministries Mobile Food Pantry, the first one of the year, gets underway Saturday morning at Greenhouse Ministries. For more information about the mobile food pantry, phone 615-494-0499. And while we're talking about Greenhouse Ministries, don't forget the Bible Reading Marathon begins May the 3rd. That's a Wednesday morning, starting at 6 o'clock, right there at Greenhouse Ministries. And in that time frame, Greenhouse Ministries' 20th Annual Mayor's Prayer Breakfast. This year it'll be at the Experience Church, Thursday, May the 4th, 6:30 in the morning. Experience Church is at 521 Old Salem Road. And for more Good Neighbor events, check our website, WGNSradio.com.
Good Neighbor weather. Mostly cloudy skies in store for this afternoon with a chance for some late day showers and storms, highs in the upper 70s. Showers and storms likely tonight, 46. I'm meteorologist Michael Caron, News Radio WGNS. Right now it's 68.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Rutherford County's 22nd Annual Earth Day celebration is Saturday, April 22nd, 10 a.m. to 2 on the Square. MTE is proud to be the primary sponsor and organizer. Free fun for the whole family, April 22nd on the Square.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
And we're back. Me and Avett and special guest Everett Brown. Johnny B's at the house with family coming in, getting ready for Johnaroo on May the 6th in his beautiful Sparta farm there in Sparta, Tennessee.
Real close to Calf Killer Creek.
Yes, it is.
On the headwaters of the Caney Fork.
Yes, it is.
Calf Killer Creek.
Yeah.
I'd like to know the story about that, you know.
It's a cool place if you've never been.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's neat.
Just gorgeous.
Neat place. Everett's already picking over here.
Yeah, well, here's a song I wrote for my generation back in the day.
Oh, that's a good tune.
We were cool when we were younger back in the day. We knew it all. We had the hunger back in the day. Colleges, marriages and mortgages. The world was turning our way back in the day. Yeah, been a long time. Well, neighborhoods were safe and good back in the day. Boys and girls knew how to play back in the day. We sang our songs to our girlfriends. They hung on to every word. But no one got famous and no one got hurt back in the day. God but is sad. All things must pass. And memories are the only things ever meant to last. The skirts were short and the hair was long back in the day. The radio could do no wrong back in the day. We fell in love in a heartbeat. We marched against the parade, and we didn't know we had it made back in the day. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do, back in the day. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do, back in the day. We fell in love in a heartbeat. We marched against the parade, and we didn't know we had it made back in the day. We're older now and wiser than back in the day. We need a break some exercise, a vacation with pay.
What is that?
The places we'll never see again. We'll never be that free again. And I find myself wishing we were back in the day. I find myself wishing we were back in the day. Back in the day, back in the day.
Yeah. Now, folks out there that don't know, most of these songs we're doing today, Everett wrote. And I'm sure you've got a CD or Streamline or something.
Yeah,
like
but I don't know where it's available.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's available at the city.
City Cafe.
City Cafe, yeah. In the morning we'll have a few copies, and you can find it on CD Baby. I had a CD called Home Sweet Hometown, and then another one called Ever Ready, and that's on CD Baby. And I think Amazon and Apple, I don't know who all carries it. I found it on a site from China one night, like, hey, and I know they didn't have any copies. I think they were just messing with us,
Yeah, but you know what they say? Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. Well, Everett is a Memphis boy. That's where he is.
Yeah.
Where he is from.
I don't know. I don't think I'll play this morning, but I have a song called Summer Avenue, and it was featured in a documentary called Beyond the Parkways back in 2001, and they've aired it like 60 times, and it gets a lot of pledges. But a DJ in Forest City, Arkansas, picked up on the song, and he's played it every week during drive time from Forest City, Arkansas, for 20 years.
Wow.
And
that's neat.
And I was told to never make the radio because it's like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Well, that's his bathroom break.
Yeah. I'm the bathroom break. That's right.
Well, Summer Avenue, that's Highway 70, isn't it? Going
yeah,
into
it
Memphis.
is Highway 70, huh?
Yeah.
I remember when the song Inagata Davida came out.
Yeah.
Had his long drum solo in it, and all the DJ said, bathroom break.
Well, Mama had a birthday some years ago. I said take her anywhere she wanted to go. She thought for a minute and said, let's see, how about the Grand Ole Opry down in Tennessee? I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time. I took some time off work for a family retreat. I made a few phone calls, got some front row seats. I loaded up the kiddos and gassed up the van. We all headed out for Opryland. I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time. We saw little Jimmy Dickens. Mama thought he was cute. Took a picture of Porter in his wagon wheel suit. Her eyes lit up just like a teenage girl when she heard Skeeter Davis singing End of the World. Now Opryland's a shopping mall and Porter is gone, and Mama has moved to her heavenly home. The Opry lives on. Better make you a date. Take your Mama to the Opry before it's too late. I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. One time I took Mama to the Opry. We had a big time.
Oh, yeah. Man. Now that's a nice song.
Well, thanks.
That's a nice song.
It's a true story.
Yeah, the French
Mostly.
family who the family that moved here from Australia and moved to Nashville to do something in the biz, and they're doing something in the biz big time and really, really fast. Sonny, their son, and Stewie, his father, who's the guitar player in the band, of course, and Camille's the wife and the mother. They did a song called 1945, which is about Sonny. Before Sonny was even born, their grandfather over in Australia, there was this weird happening in the atmosphere this particular night to where they could get the Grand Ole Opry on their little radio there in Australia.
Wow.
And this song is all about, when in 1945, their grandfather picked up the Grand Ole Opry and the whole family got to sit around that little radio and listen to it. And Jimmy Fortune and all the big country guys have gotten behind it. They debuted the song on the Grand Ole Opry here about, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And for this 15-year-old kid to have a song with his dad and his mom play on the Grand Ole Opry, and now it's just huge, I think it's just awesome.
Oh, they're great.
It's, man, it's just, that family stuff is just, it gets me back, because my dad and my sister and we all grew up doing it too. But for them to move here from Australia and hit it as fast as they have, I think it's just awesome.
That is neat.
I watch them on YouTube. I'm a fan. I don't mind saying it. They're
Me
just
too.
Good folks, man. They're just good folks, good people. Yep. I think your tune needs to be on the radio too, man. Cause everything in that song is true, man. Everything's gone Porter and
it's been recorded by Valerie Smith and Liberty Pike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
On the Bluegrass Network,
My mom's favorite singer, man, was Porter Wagner. She loved them suits.
Oh, yeah. And those recitations he would do.
Yeah.
We want to gather around the dinner table now.
Yeah. John Frost, bless his heart. Love you, John. He was nice enough when the four guys were still together and still doing the Opry. He made my mom and dad guests one night at the Grand Ole Opry and gave Mom the full tour. Went in the back and saw them jamming before they went on, and the whole thing. And my mom, to the day she died, brought that up. Said, man, have I told you kids about what happened at the Opry? Said, yes, Mama, but you can tell us again if you want to. Man, she saw Porter in his suits and, looking all fine, and oh, wow, just made her day.
When I wrote it, I didn't know what year it was. And my sister found a letter that my mother wrote her about going to Opryland. It was 1983. And she said, things were so expensive there, Cokes were 75 cents a piece.
Oh, wow. Good. But, songs like that, though, man, just bring back the good memories, man. That's what makes a good song.
Yeah.
And that's a nice one, man. Real nice.
Well, I'm going to do one that's kind of sort of comical and a little autobiographical. Song for a girl I used to know. She was a gadget girl. She was a gamer. I call her Google. Well, my baby's something special. She'll rise to any task. She answers all my questions before I even ask. She friends me on my Facebook. She likes to write upon my wall. And I call my baby Google, 'cause she thinks she knows it all. Well, we met on the internet, was back in 003. I was Googling her, she was Googling me. I looked into her googly eyes, and I could not help but fall. And I call my baby Google, 'cause she thinks she knows it all. My baby's something special. She likes to multitask. She answers all my questions before I even ask. She friends me on my Facebook and on my Instagram, y'all.
On my Instagram, y'all.
And I call my baby Google, 'cause she thinks she knows it all. Yeah, I call my baby Google, 'cause she thinks she knows it all.
Hey, Alexa.
Hey, come on, baby, do a little multitasking for me.
There was a guy who said, Alexa, why do I have trouble meeting women? She said, my name is Siri.
That answers the questions.
Woo! So we got something happening on the square tomorrow and Cannonsburg.
Yeah.
Wow. How about that? Pioneer Days at Cannonsburg.
Annual Earth Day celebration on the square in Murfreesboro.
Well, parking may be crazy downtown
Right.
tomorrow and Sunday, huh?
Well, yeah. So
Might be good for you guys at the City Cafe. There might be people on the sidewalk waiting to get in that place in the morning.
There is.
I wrote a song years ago called I Was Dreaming About Heaven on Earth Day, but I won't do it because I might offend some tree huggers, you know.
Yeah, Mike Van Hootie gave you guys a great compliment on his Facebook post. He was in there eating. He was in there eating at the city one morning. You guys were there, and he said, "Man, y'all need to come eat here because the music is the icing on the cake."
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy.
Yes, he is, an awesome percussionist too.
Yeah, wonderful percussion.
Yes, sir.
Well, I had a request.
All right.
Molly wanted to hear "Make You Feel My Love."
Okay.
By Adele and Garth Brooks and Bob Dylan and a host of others. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years, make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. Knew it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There's nothing I wouldn't do, make you feel my love. Storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. Can make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you feel my love. Make you feel my love. Make you feel my love.
Mighty fine. Mighty fine.
Well, thank you.
Now, I wonder who had the biggest hit, Garth or Adele?
Well, I think probably Bob Dylan made more money off
yeah.
Well, him being the songwriter, I get that part. I sure do.
It was a big
Adele,
yeah.
Yeah, she got it out there. She got it out there.
She's another one that had this huge album and then takes a break. You know, I mean, Shania did the same thing, had this huge album. She took a break. Now look at her. Wow, she's owning Vegas, they say right now, so that's cool. And speaking of taking a break, that's what we're gonna do. We'll be right back, y'all.
When it comes to your home, memories and sentimental value are priceless. Farrah Construction can remodel your home or can update your kitchen, bath, or other rooms. I'm Ron Hall. If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. That's Farrah Construction. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
If you want to get some barbecue, I'll tell you how to do it. Head for the Slick Pig and you're into it. Just walk through the door at 1920 East Main and your nose will send a message right to your brain. Say, smells good, and barbecue. Slick Pig. They got ribs and beans. Got spicy wings. Slick Pig.
A Murfreesboro tradition. 1920 East Main.
Do you suffer from peripheral neuropathy in your hands or feet, burning pain, balance problems, and a decreased quality of life? Magnolia Medical Center can help. This is Dr. David Morris with Magnolia Medical Center, across the street from the hospital and the Ascend Federal Credit Building.
Online at magnoliamedicalcenters.com.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
This is David Jacobs with the Happy Book Stack. We are definitely a family price bookstore with the average book selling between $3 and $4. From novels to board games to vinyl, we have you covered at the Happy Book Stack.
The Happy Book Stack on Mark Allen Lane behind the Driver's License Testing Center.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
All right, and we're back with Everett and Avett and myself doing what we do every Friday morning, having a good time, bringing in the weekend.
Yes.
Going to be a big weekend. Pioneer Days tomorrow at Cannonsburg, and on the square, the
celebration,
Murfreesboro Electric celebration with all kinds of stuff going on.
Earth Day.
City Cafe Entertainment with Everett, Miss Elaine, and Everett at the City Cafe in the morning. You guys start at what time?
9 o'clock.
9? Oh, same as the radio show.
And it's my daughter's birthday.
Whoa.
Oh.
Is she listening?
I hope so. I don't know.
You
Sometimes
think we need to sing happy birthday? Would it be too early?
No, that'd be great.
Well, let's sing it. And her name is?
Molly.
Wait a minute. You got a daughter named Molly, and Johnny B has a granddaughter. No, he has a daughter named Molly. Or is it his granddaughter named Molly?
In the birthday key.
His granddaughter. Hey, Brian. It ain't working. Oh, okay. There you go.
You didn't push the right button.
Well, there's 400. there's 400 buttons on that thing.
Well, Molly, we hope you're listening, darling, and we hope you have a good birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Molly. Happy birthday to you. All right.
My loving daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Hope she has a good birthday.
Yeah.
Well, I just, you know, I've been in Murfreesboro as long as I spent 35 years in Memphis, you know, growing up. And I've been in Murfreesboro 35 years. So I'm kind of split between what I call my hometown. But I did this song, and it was used in another documentary called Lost Memphis. And was featured on All Songs Considered on Minnesota radio, and that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
Well, let's get us a cup.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. But I think of Murfreesboro as my hometown too.
Well, I was born and raised here.
And
there's not many of us left.
You're exactly right, man.
I always said Murfreesboro is like Mayberry with crime.
Yeah, and here our policemen wear the gun.
Yeah.
And they can use it.
I left her, but she never left me. California was calling to me. I left the day after I got my diploma. I hocked my class ring outside of Sonoma. Home sweet hometown. Home sweet hometown. What on earth would I do if I didn't have you to come home to? I went stomping around my old stomping grounds. The park was green and the river was brown. Down on the court square, I fed the pigeons. I saw the homeless asleep on the benches. Home sweet hometown. Home sweet hometown. What on earth would I do if I didn't have you to come home to? Any place I go, there's one place I know. Folks will remember me. Now I'm back again. How are you, old friend? Long time no see. My childhood sweetheart is still living here. I haven't seen her since our senior year. I drove past a big house where she lived before. Her family initial was still on the door. Home sweet hometown. Home sweet hometown. What on earth would I do if I didn't have you to come home to? On the streets back home, people wave hello, whether they know you or not. Leave the porch light on and the door unlocked. I'm just a chip off my old block. Yeah. What on earth would I do if I didn't have you to come home to?
Oh yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Home sweet home.
My whistler didn't work.
Blame it on the allergies. I'm blaming it on everything these days. Yeah. Now, Ava, did you not let us know that you're going to be off next Friday?
Yes, I did. Going to California.
With a banjo on your knee?
Banjo on my knee. Santa sitting in the chair next to me.
Well, okay, Billy Taylor, if you're listening,
Billy.
We may be giving you a call, brother, or give me or Johnny B a call and let us know if you're
Billy
available or not.
Or Mickey.
Mickey Harris?
Mickey Harris should do it.
You know, Rhonda, they're on a big tour.
Are they?
Yeah, they posted yesterday at Mount Rushmore, and it was beautiful, man. You could see Mount Rushmore behind them, and they did a YouTube video of them singing "America the Beautiful."
Well, I saw where he got him a new upright bass.
Yeah, name starts with a K. Is it
Colson? I don't know.
Kritz or Krotz or something. starts with a K. Stand-up bass company, and I think it's his second one they've given them.
Yeah, that's good. That's
good. Mickey's good, folks, and what a player! And his
son,
his son's coming on too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so
an outstanding individual.
Yeah, just good folks.
He'll go out and played at the rest homes and different things and do things like that. Just a nice, unassuming kind of cat. Good player. Man.
Yeah, you never know. He gets bass player of the year for the bluegrass thing. You know, every year.
Yeah, he's knocking on my door now. Hey, lighten up, brother.
So yeah, Billy Taylor, give us a call, or we'll be getting in touch with you, brother.
And that's another good one.
And we hope you guys have a safe trip, Avon.
Yeah, my nephew's going to get married. He's finishing his residency up as doctor and marrying a beautiful gal out there in La Palima. I can't pronounce it right, but out there in California.
Well, cool.
I'll try to get back here as soon as I can.
Yeah. we'll miss you, man.
Well, I like to see the ocean out there. It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Yeah, you're going clean across the country.
Yeah.
How are we doing for time? I mean,
you got time for another one? Let her rip.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just do this rather than the 5-minute Summer Avenue.
I love the hat, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. It looks good, real good with headphones over it.
Yeah, the headphones kind of just give it a je ne sais quoi.
Whatever he said. Now, this is another song. It's recorded by Valerie Smith and Liberty Park as well, and called "Bottle of Tears." Bottle of tears, saved by him on high. Salty tears that will never dry. Bottle of tears, the saints have cried. Shed for the lost and the innocent, tears of joy when a soul repents, comes to the love that has no end. Sorrows of death, pains of this life are flowing from fountains of our eyes. A broken heart he won't despise. He has heard the voice of my weeping. Jesus knows my heart. And in the silence I hear him speaking, fear not, fear not. Bottle of tears, more than words could say. An ocean full, kept until the day when every tear is wiped away. Bottle of tears saved by him on high. Salty tears that will never dry. Bottle of tears the saints have cried.
Another one you wrote?
Oh, yeah.
Mighty fine, man. Very nice, very nice. Mr. Everett Brown has been our special guest this morning. And, man, love you, man. I've been a fan since the first time he sat in with us here on the radio show. Yeah. Just a great guy. And, folks, good Lord willing, we'll be back next Friday morning. So all you guys get out there and support live music. See ya.
Bye-bye.
And call your mother.
That's right.
Premier 6 Theater on Broad in Jackson Heights.
Let's all go to the movies.
Check out what's showing at Murfreesboro